YouTube, how are we?
They say this is a big rich town. I just come from the poet's part. Bright light, city life, I gotta make it. This is where it goes down. I just happen to come up hard. Legal or illegal, baby, I gotta make it.
I never took a straight path nowhere. Life's full of twists and turns, bumps and bruises. I live, I learn. I'm from that city full of yellow cabs and skyscrapers.
Got a new coffee today. Found in Lidl's. Italian or Indian? Indian. Indian strength 4. Never had an Indian coffee before. It's very good. It's very good. For £2.25 for the pack, you cannot go wrong. And I always think you can get a good judgment of your coffee by the froth on the top after you've prepared it. Because preparing coffee is an art. It's an art form. And you can always tell a good coffee, in my opinion. I've never had a bad coffee that's had a good froth. So you know, on top you get that, like, the golden caramelly layer. You get a good layer, you're gonna have a good coffee. Monday 22nd of June. My hair is wild, but the end is near. Inside that 2-week bracket now where the gym should be reopening. 4th of July they're set to reopen. Some form of normality back. As long as all the mouth breathers and the volleyball players at Hyde Park can control it for the next 10 days, we should be good to go. Strange world to live in at the moment with everything that's going on. Hard to find any positivity or any structure when everything around you is so negative. But if you're still on top, you're doing well. Welcome to the elite. I'm going to be doing a improvised push session today. Mostly banded. I'm going to try and do a bit of a voiceover after the footage has been snapped and see what happens. I'm also going to bake a banana bread because days are better with banana bread. And the bananas are going off, so rather than bin them and be wasteful, I'm going to put them to use and bake a nice banana bread. So let me jump into the screen now. Okay, I started off with the resistance band press ups, nice and slow on the eccentric phase, so on the downward phase, nice and slow, just to hold up a bit more time under tension and really engage the triceps and the chest. Really effective banded press ups, I find, to add that bit more resistance. So if you haven't done them, I would highly recommend. Next, into the resistance band chest fly. And I held a 3 to 5 second isometric hold at the furthest point, just again to keep the chest under tension. And this supersetted quite nicely with some improvised incline press ups that I managed to do on my suspension trainer that you can see just behind. These resistance bands are really good. They come with 5 different bands. You can change the pressure, change the resistance. The D handles are a little bit shit. Mine have split where there's so much resistance in there. They've started to split, and they can be a bit of a ball bag to use now. Other than that, they're really good bands, but I'd probably buy some different D handles for them. Next, we move into the lateral raise. Again, a couple of the resistance bands anchored around something relatively heavy, so obviously you get no movement. And a nice lateral raise, nice and slow on the eccentric or the downward phase, just to hold that time under tension again. With the resistance bands, that's all you can really do, unless you've got like a pin-loaded machine at your house, or until you get access again to the gyms. The time under tension stuff with the bands is going to be the most effective. And then into one of my favourite movements, the seated shoulder press. You can do the shoulder press standing. I personally just prefer to do my shoulder press seated. Or kneeling, because it takes away any sort of bounce or unwanted momentum. You want all the momentum to come from the shoulders and the delts. So I tend to sit or kneel just to help that, so you don't get any unwanted movement. Not a huge fan of tricep extensions, if I'm honest. I do prefer getting some weight above my head and doing like an overhead tricep extension or a skull crusher. Much prefer that. However, you make do with what you've got and what you can do. So these downward extensions were good. I felt the tension in there. But as I say, not my go-to tricep movement. Obviously, you've got your overhead extension or your tricep dips, which are, to me, much more superior. So that is the push workout, or the improvised push workout, now complete. Gonna get some protein in now. Bake a quick banana bread, chuck it in the oven while I go and get showered. Ready to carry on with the rest of the day. Hello and welcome back. Workout done. This is going to be my last coffee of the day because it's getting on now. As I'm filming, it is 1:15. So if I have too much more caffeine today, it's going to push on and affect my sleep. I don't like my sleep to be affected. Improvised push workout, mainly banded, a little bit of suspension trainer is complete. You can get a real good pump off this sort of thing as long as you're working correctly. You can still get a good enough workout. You know, it's until you get back in the gym, you have to make do with what you have got. And anything is better than nothing. We're not expecting massive gains. We're not expecting life-changing transformations. It's all about, at the moment, ticking over, keeping the cobwebs out, and just doing what you can. What a banana bread that is. What a banana bread. Not just a coach, not just a motivational person, not just a fucking legend. Master Baker. Master Baker. Master Baker. Get in trouble if you say that too quick or in the wrong area. Master Baker. Phenomenal, phenomenal banana bread. Secret ingredients, salted caramel and chocolate chips. So, be having a bit of that later. On average, 240 calories per slice if you cut that loaf into 10. So there you go. I'm going to wrap the vlog up here. Big thing to mention, I am opening a members site. So if you like the content that I create, you want to learn the things that I can teach, for a small amount each month, you can sign up to my members site on a subscription basis where you get access to all of my content. I know, I am good to you. You do not have to be on a training subscription. You do not have to be on a training subscription with me. You can opt to be on the members site only. You will still get access to the same content as my subscription members for training, along with all the benefits and all the perks. So look out for that coming soon. But for now, ciao.